Along those same lines, we also had some issues come up where we had some difficulties discerning what the difference between the nicknames and the outside join codes were. At the beginning of the year, we talked about using nicknames because it was more secure for students rather than using the Google Classroom Meet link. The Meet link in Google Classroom now, let me navigate back. This Meet link here has a little code at the end, which is actually a nickname. So it is just as secure using your Google Classroom Meet links now as it is to use a nickname. So if you are someone who would rather have a meeting period by period, and you're using a nickname all day for this big long meeting, you can now begin to use your Google Classroom Meet links. These are a little bit different than the outside join codes. So there's three different ways that you might set up a meeting. Really, you can do nicknames, which you would still do at meet.google.com, where you can join a meeting and you can enter any nickname you want. Also, in Google Classroom, you could join using the nickname that's provided. If you are the host of those meetings, all attendance data, all polling data, question and answer data, all of that will be sent to you after the meeting is over. But the third way to do it that does not provide a meeting nickname is to actually start one through Google Calendar. And when you start one through Google Calendar, um, anytime that you create an event, just say create an event, you can add a Google Meet video conference, and anybody that you invite to this Google Calendar event will automatically get that. Now, the nice thing about doing this with Calendar is that no matter who joins first, because it's your event and it's associated with your calendar, you will automatically be the host. The unfortunate thing is, this isn't really something that you want to share with the students necessarily, because the Meet link through Google Calendar is an outside Meet link. And let me explain what I mean by that. I'm going to go back to Google Meet. In the bottom left-hand corner of any meeting, whether it's started with a nickname or calendar, if you click on the caret, it'll give you this joining info. This join code here is the outside Meet link. You can give this to students in different districts. You can give this to parents. You can give this to anybody that might be joining, a special ed domain meeting, whatever, and they can join your meeting. However, when they're using this outside join code here, they're going to have to ask your permission to join. So if you ever get something that's like a knock during your meeting where someone wants to come in and you have to accept them, this is when you might want to be careful, because we've had a few students who have been sharing this information, and someone will come in posing as a student or another staff member, and they will ask permission to join your meeting. And if you accept them, you kind of have no idea who that is because they're able to type in their own name. So we want to keep it to using the nicknames either through Google Classroom or just creating that nickname through meet.google.com. If you have a meeting that you need to set up for outside people, it's definitely okay to go through Calendar, or it's definitely okay to share this join info once you start your meeting. Just be aware of those people who are invited, and those are the only people you accept into your meeting.